Was good. Oh my God. Happy New Year. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy birthday. Happy Valentine's. Everything. Bugwe, bugwe, iro, bugwe, bugwe, everything. Take it. I know it's been a long time. Yep. Um, it's been crazy out here, guys. Like, um, it's been a long time since I have said anything to you guys or come out here or created a video or put out something. I know. But I'm here now, guys. Come on, man. I mean, like, you don't even want to know the half of it. I'm going to tell you guys everything that's been happening. Um, but man, it's crazy, man. Today, I I am I'm purging. So I've literally had to use the loo like 6, 7 times since when I woke up this morning. Like, and it's not yet 1 p.m. Like, it's still 12:30 a.m. noon, 12:30 noon. And I woke up like about like 5:30. And since then I've used the toilet like 7 times. I don't know what I ate. I don't know what it is. But anyways, though, and by the way, I'm just recovering from dryness of throat. Hamatan, there's been something in the weather. I think I need to get someone to come and clean all our ACs. Maybe the dust too. Um, but there's no lights now. It's Nigeria, my dears. I actually started this video earlier on with light, but then they took light midway. So I'm now filming without lights in the house, but I'm using natural light. My door is open and then my window here is open. So please, guys, just make do. If you hear noise from outside, just tick. Oh my God, 2019 was a great year. It was a good year for me. I mean, it wasn't like, the best. Well, in some ways, it was the best. In some ways, I think 2019 was what it was meant to be. Um, a lot of things happened in my life. Like 2019 was a whirlwind. It was a whirlwind. How was 2019 for you guys? I'd really like to know, you know, what it was for you guys. Tell me about your 2019s in the comment sections. For me, 2019 was a milestone year. Funny enough, I didn't do a lot of acting gigs in 2019, which is crazy, but it was the year that I made the most money. It was the year that has been it's the year that has been the most financially like great for me ever since my career started. And I don't know, 2019 I only did like 2 acting gigs. I didn't work a lot, but I made like good money. I also made good relationships. This is like a 2019 recap. I had good relationships, made good friendships, solid relationships, yeah. And then I married in 2019. I got married to the love of my life. Claire and I had been dating for 5 years when I decided to, put a ring on it. And this February, a month from now, in a couple of days, we're gonna be 6 years together. And in a couple of months, in April, we're gonna be 1 year together. So yeah, 2019, I got married. When I decided to get married, man, like it was literally like in January of 2019, and I didn't have money in my account, but I was just like, I'm gonna do it. Like I was just like, God has my back, and you know, we set out a date, and everything just started working in our favor, and everything just started pushing for for it to be a success. I got a home this year. So I used to live in a house. And basically I really didn't stay much in my house because I was just hustling a lot, especially like 2017, 2018. I didn't really stay in my house a lot. But 2019, I can say that I do have a home. I love my home. And I do also believe that it's because of my wife, the element of the woman in it, which has taken what I have and made it better. So we moved into this apartment, new space. Nobody's ever lived here before. Loved it. I like my neighbors a lot. All great neighbors. It's a crazy area. It's hood, but this house is really nice. It's like the prettiest house in the neighborhood. We didn't know this place was gonna be hood when we moved in, but like every morning we hear like 3 mosques just go all out and just disturb the whole neighborhood. But funny enough, this is the best place I've lived in all my life. Like, well, yeah, since I've been single, um, or since I started, living on my own. I really like this place. Really nice place. And I think I'm gonna stay here for a couple more years. Like, I'm gonna stay here, even though it has Quanta. Everywhere has issues, but I mean, there's clean water. The water is not brown water, or smelly water. There's light. I really like it. The light here is not good. It's not great, but it's okay. Yes. So yeah. Um, 2019, I already told you guys, I made money. Also, especially like towards the end of 2019, my plans for Akah Bants were really like coming along, creating content. I was like, I got the mojo back, guys. Like, I really got the mojo back, and I was like, yo, let's go. Yo, let's do it. I started out the, thing with my friend, Nkem. You guys know Nkem now. You've checked out the previous videos. So I did this thing where, I recorded like 10 videos with Nkem, and then four more with another friend of mine, and then I lost all the files. So it's crazy how, like, I think I only put out three, and some of them had issues like sound issues and all of that, but I was still pulling through. I was like, we can do it. And the next thing, the editor, the guys who we recorded with, just they lost the files. Like, and like I told you, Nkem wasn't in Nigeria. Like, she it was just a trying time for me. I was just like, oh my god, that was a dent. Like, I was just like, what am I going to do? But I was like, you know what? I'll put out the content I had with my other friend Carol, but that also had issues, sound issues. I was just like, ah. Then I now discovered again that my money was getting lost. So YouTube AdSense, you make money off of YouTube when you know get views, and I realized that I had lost like $2,000 plus on my account. Like, okay, so I have never withdrawn money from like my YouTube um AdSense. I've never taken money. I've always felt like the money is going to be for our first child. For my first child, I'm going to use it for when my baby's here. Just as a gift, maybe use it to open like a sort of an account for him, and or her. Um, you know, but I just realized late last year, some lodgement was made like $7,000, $700, $700, $700, $714 three times, and all that money just went into an account that I cannot even like track. And I reached out to YouTube to try and help me track it, but they were like, "Oh, it's against their privacy policy." I don't know what to do. I've tried to reach out to a couple of friends to find out if like it's them by mistake or something, but me too. I've not even like really chased it like that, because I really just by that time I just gave up. I was just like, this is too much for one person. This is too much for me. I felt so sad, but at the same time I didn't want to dwell on it because a lot of good things were also happening in my life, in other like aspects. But yeah, and to be honest, my Ember months for 2019 was the best. Usually, when artists or actors and everybody says Ember month is our peak period, I used to just use mouth and be like, Ember month is our peak period. But to be honest, 2019 was a peak period for me. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I worked a lot and made good money. But yeah, okay. So man, like right at the end of 2019, early 2018, a shift happened in my life, and it just made me more like realize who I was and my capacity and my ability, and also how much I needed to be spiritually grounded. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't posted a lot on social media. I just literally went off. We went off. I mean myself and my wife, and we had a spiritual experience together. And I mean, this is something that we've never like even experienced before in our lives. Like, to be honest, like my wife's parents are pastors. My parents have been like are, they've been Christians and solid. We've been solid Christians. Like, we're a Christian home for like years, and I've gone to every camp meeting, like Shiloh to Redeemed and everything, and God has met me there. But this was different. Like, myself and my wife, like, we had a spiritual like encounter, like, that turned our lives around. Because to be honest, like, we just realized that we were shaped like and the truth is, you can't do anything without God. And somehow, like, we got into this fasting period, praying period, thinking period, calibrating period, recalibrating period, sorry. And it has just been the best. Somehow there's a shift in my life. There's a shift somehow in my soul, in my spirit, and I'm just operating in another level right now. But I'm not just telling you guys because I mean, yeah. There's a shift in my life. I appreciate God more. I know I'm putting in more time into knowing God more. I have this new hunger and thirst for God's word, and I pray, and I'm committed to praying and talking to God, and I feel God in a different light, in a different way, and I thank God for the kind of friends and kind of people He's put around us. He's giving us new mentors, He's giving us new friends, He's giving us new church and a new home, um, new pastors. I mean, like, I know you guys know all this shit that happened with, my previous church and the scandal that went on with the whole thing. But we took a lot of time. I stopped going to church for a bit, not because I wanted to turn my back on church or be like it's all fake, but I just needed time away from the Pentecostal movement. That was what I was. I just needed time away, and I also didn't feel safe in a lot of church spaces because I just really felt like a lot of people, especially Pentecostals, are like, you know, um, hypocrites, and I didn't feel safe. Like if I went to a church, if people would look at me like, look at the one that went to talk against his pastor or something like that. So I just didn't feel safe. So I felt safe or better in a Baptist church. It's called Emmanuel's Chapel. It's at Ikoyi, and then but I just knew that that was only for a season, for a specific period of time. But I kept on asking God. We kept on asking God for the church for us, and God, let us really reveal to myself and my wife differently. The church too that we were planted at, that we went for. I mean, we fasted. I fasted and prayed, and God revealed to us. Small church, Hope Center, Fountain of Life. I never knew that I would ever be like a fountain of life, a fountaineer. Um, but yeah, it's called Hope Center, Fountain of Life branch in Yaba. I really love the church. I just feel like every day, every time, I bless God for my pastors. Like they're such a huge blessing to my life and my wife's life, and I know that it's only going to get better and stronger. 2020. I'm, like I said, in a stronger position spiritually. I'm in a stronger position emotionally. I'm in a stronger position maritally. Um, and somehow my mantra for this year is good. Be good. So I want to be good. my mantra is to attract goodness by being good. So I would literally, I'm being more intentional. I've been a good person, but I'm now being more intentional with having good thoughts, only good things coming out of my mouth, only doing good things, and also being good, trying to be good. So, I mean, that's my mantra. And I think my mantra before was, what was was about like I've forgotten my mantra when I was talking to my wife and I was like, that's my mantra for, you know, for the year. But at some point I just realized that, man, this is the mantra. This is the mantra for the year. 2020, I've decided to keep pushing. I'm making this video not because we've resolved the whole thing, like, we've recovered the money that we lost from Akah Bants. Um, it's not because I've gotten the files from Nkem that I made with Nkem. Um, it's that I just decided that I want to keep putting out content. I want to keep pushing, whether it's resolved or not. Let me keep doing. Let me not give up, and let me try. I'm gonna be doing more topical issues this year. I'm going to be talking about more topical issues from trending topics. So sorry. So yeah, 2020, I'm going to be doing more topical issues. You guys should expect more topical issues from trending topics, or like breaking news or anything. Also, you should also expect like I'm gonna also try and get Nkem to do more videos with me. So we're gonna do more. I'm gonna do more videos. So I'm gonna create more content. I'm gonna do more vlogging. I'm gonna do more vlogging, guys. So yeah, expect that from my 2020. Expect me to be more intentional with creating content, and hopefully you guys will see some hero content, some really good hero content. Um, I've also told you about where I am as a person, and I hope you guys also take time out to take time out to. I don't know. January is always the year. It's the year where you plant and where you set your year in perspective. And I hope you guys did that. If you did that, let me know what you feel 2020 is going to bring for you. I pray though that this year, in spite of whatever the situation is in your country, nationally in Nigeria, whether an economically bad season or the politicians or government is not putting the people first, in spite of it all, I really feel like God is going to give us rest. I pray for you that you will you will succeed. You will have peace. You will move forward. You will have progress. You will look back at this year and be like, if it were not for God, God has been good to me. We will all witness the goodness of God. That's my prayer for everybody. Internationally, whether you are in the UK or in the US, I just pray that, in spite of what is happening around you, 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 by your right hand, but no evil will befall you. I really do pray that everybody, watching this video right now will also watch, my 2021 video again. Nobody's gonna die. Nobody's gonna fall ill. Nobody's gonna suffer loss, huge loss. But I do pray that no matter where we are, God, the universe, will also work in our favor. But that's it for today, guys. I mean, this is my introduction video for 2020. Welcome to 2020. I'm back. You guys are gonna see me now start posting on Instagram. Hey, you're gonna see me start posting on Instagram now. I'm back and I'm ready for 2020. Welcome to 2020, guys. 2020 is the year of the new. Oh, we're gonna experience new things, great things, new achievements, new song. Man, we're gonna achieve stuff that people have not experienced before, like things that people haven't seen and people haven't heard. That's the goal. That's the prayer. All right. Anyways, guys, good hanging with you guys and talking with you guys. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and if you have subscribed and you don't have the notification button on, please click on the notification button. Peace out to you guys. Love you guys. Make sure you take care of yourselves, and also I want to see you in the comment section. Okay, bye.